A cheeseburger, a beautiful sunrise. What else could a man ask for? Well, I can think of a few other things, but life is pretty good here in paradise. And we're playing some Attack of the B Team on the Cosmos server. Perfect timing, Tropicraft sunrise. Maybe it wasn't so perfect. It kind of missed the red sky, but that's okay. Yeah, so what have we done today? Well, let me show you guys. Been busy, man. I've been playing a lot. I don't even know what day this is going up this week. Let me fall down here. Got a new addition to the base. Wyatt Tom, or I believe Wyatt Thomas. Hey, dude. He's helping me out. Moving some stuff around. I think, Peripheral vision trick. Don't look at that. He's helping me out. He's been refining ores for me. Now he's kind of dealing with mud. But mud is important too. So good job. Good job. Good job, Wyatt. Yeah, I've been... Guys, I figured out what the quarry is in this pack. That's gonna be... I'm gonna save it for another episode, but there is a quarry in Attack of the B Team. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you'll be surprised when I actually show you. So let's take a look at what I did. I finished the power room, I think. Damn tree, shut up. Well, it's almost finished. I have one more thing to do, but let me show you what I did. Okay, this doesn't look so amazing. This is kind of crap, but... Oh, look at this. I definitely took your suggestions. Everyone liked the cage lamp better. I did stick with plain stone. I may still change it up. I haven't decided. I do like it because I've got so much texture in this room, and levels and layers and stuff. And I kind of wanted to go for color in the center and these warning doors and whatnot. And the lag is so severe. Oh my god! Now that I'm here, there's so much going on. Anyway. I redesigned the engine rig. If you remember, it was this giant mess over here. It was brutal. People who knew me personally watched my video and said, dude, I don't understand what you did. And I'm like, it's easy, man. It's steam engines hooked up to a wire. So I cleaned it all up. Now you can see it. Now you can see it's steam engines hooked up to a wire. There's the wire. There's the steam coming in. There's the engines. Going into a piece of a redstone energy cell. And so I'm using these this high-end conduit so that I can really get all the power. Each one of these engines is 80 RF per tick. So 4 is what? 4 times 8 is 320. So 640 RF per tick going into an energy cell. So the wiring that I was previously using, well, I upgraded it. I might have even been for last video, but we've been upgrading it slowly to make sure. And this is like the main power line. So this goes up to another one of these redstone energy cells with redstone energy conduit in between. Make sure we can keep the power flowing. And I'm starting to branch off to each individual section. I'm starting to branch off and put in energy cells per section. So if we can get up here. So if we take a look at this is the tree farm area. Wait, no. This is the farming area. Cows and wheat. So I've got a hardened energy cell, which can only do 400. Dang, you're loud. And then I've got hardened energy conduit that can only do 400. So I know that I'm not going to probably add too many more machines. I've got about 4 on there, or 5. It's basically maxed out. Now, this room hasn't changed. This is the water room. This is what produces all the steam. Little hidden door here. We'll take a peek down here. We're not going to spend any time down here. It's kind of messy. Another energy cell going off to a room that probably has too much power than it needs, but that's okay. That's the poop room. We will take a look at that in a second. Kind of color-coded, or I tried to color-code each section. Blue's water. Kind of, I don't know. It says gray, but it looks like poop brown to me. Green is the tree room. This needs a ton of work. This is nothing, because it's not really a room, so I didn't put a color in. I got to think of what to put in there still. The poop room. I love this room. This room is my favorite room. I spent more time on this room than the rest of the area combined. So here I went with some weathered concrete and then like more weathered concrete. Huh? Oh yeah, okay. It's inverted. And I put in these factory blocks, rusty factory blocks, to give it this kind of indented shape. This is supposed to be, according... Oh, there we go. I knew it was going to happen. According to the description, it's supposed to be like kind of like look like a vent. I don't care. It looks great. I love it. It's rusty and dirty, and so is the flooring in here. It's rusty and dirty. We got a light. So when there is sludge comes in from underneath into this tank. It can hold a lot, and the idea is that I'll eventually pump all my machines in here. Sludge gets refined and pumped out, and there is a series of chests over here in the mess where all the stuff goes. And we get all kinds of stuff. Good stuff and bad stuff. Some of it's useless, some of it's quite useful, like mud. I've been making mud bricks out of it. Clay. Clay is fantastic. We love clay. So, we'll be going through that in more detail. I might put in some of these guys, deep storage units. This is all redone too, and I need to, this is what I want to talk about. I gotta move this whole tree farm and all the machinery 1 or 2 blocks this way. So, I can't, this is how it was, and it's a lot of work to move all that, so it will happen. Just, I did rewire all of this, and it's good. I just need to move it over a little bit, so... this is the original design. We have the planter here. We've got sapling storage here. And then we've got all the various things. I finally put in a deep storage unit for apples. I might pipe that up to the dinosaur pen eventually. Leaves, when I choose to do leaves, I shear occasionally for leaves, just so that I can do some decorating. I'll show you guys that later. And there's the coal furnace that's producing coal for all the steam engines. And that is the rig. And this place is amazing. I love it. It's one of my favorite spots in my base right now. And I'll be even happier when this is all moved. So, then maybe we can have an elevator shaft that actually sends us downwards instead of this mess. Okay, I'm going to put this on. Since the update, sometimes I get 12 or 13 Tropicraft skeletons spawning, and they kind of do some kick-assery. It's pretty funny. What else do I have to show? Not too much else here. I've been busy at spawn, and I think it's time I show you guys what I've been working on. Now, this, I'm loving working on this. I've done a lot more work, especially up there, although it still needs a ton of improvement. But and I want to come back here. I'm kind of stuck on the roof right now. I really don't like this iron thing. I don't know. I've got to think of something else. So I'm gonna mull over that and let that sit on the back burner for a bit while I work on some spawn projects. So let us go to spawn, and I'll show you what I did. I have a plan for today. I hope you guys are gonna like it. I don't know how much time I have left to finish it, but we've got more activity on the server. Not at the moment, as you can see, but more activity on the server recently. And look at this. Enough activity. This is full. Like, major full. I got no more space for tanks. I don't even know what to do. You can't even pull XP out of me now. And I have another bush. Yeah, so I'm wasting XP. I gotta make more tanks, I guess. And I need to redesign this. This is terrible. It doesn't fit here. So I've been working on, recently a few new people joined, and long-time Cosmos players, but new to this pack, and food has been an issue. Now I have this Chickenator down here, and I decided that it's time to get cracking and start to get some businesses going on, and do a little work on spawn. Now, if you remember, it's been a long time since we've been here, and it hasn't changed much on the inside, but I remember when I built this, Bibliocraft wasn't even in the mod pack. And now Bibliocraft is in, and I haven't updated it yet. And we're going to work on this. But look at this place. Look at this. I have been adventuring the Adventure Emporium. Oh, and this is my buddy Mindthulu's place. This is his Pig Thulu berry bush statue. It's awesome. And his space base thing, very evil. Don't go there. I'm pretty sure tentacles will grab you and devour you. I don't know how that works. But yeah, I've been working on building this up, putting berry bushes hidden in the midst, and pineapple, and jungle trees, and, you know, try to give it a little bit more adventure. And I've been working on what I'm going to call the chicken bus. It's really bad. It needs a lot of work. We're going to work on the mechanics today. Hopefully I'll get that working on camera, although I have a lot of crafting to do. I have the Chickenator underneath. I think if you drop down, there's a hole around here somewhere where we can get down there. But I want to have like kind of like a food vendor parked up in front of my base, you know, capitalizing on the situation at spawn where there's like no shops around here. It's a perfect place to park a chicken bus. It'll be free. It'll just be chicken for people. And we're gonna revamp that Chickenator downstairs a little bit because right now it's got a feather collecting problem. And we are going to spend a lot of time at spawn. I've decided I want to work on spawn. I hate it here. It's awful. It needs work. I shut down this. I moved all of Notch's stuff over to his base. I put a foreclosure sign on his building. I asked him about it. He didn't respond. I'm assuming that's okay. I nailed up all the windows. I'm going to blow this up with TNT. Get rid of that. It's awful. Okay, so I cleaned up the Chickenator a little bit. Really simple. This is a vanilla thing. We're going to make one slight improvement to it, which is going to involve ripping out all this wiring, which is fine. This was a poor man's solution at the time. I did not... Ooh, I saved it. We don't need that lava. At the time, I did not have what I needed to make this better. And, ooh, hello. Hello. Where you come from, Cobblestone? Huh? Okay. And even despite putting that in, I still have feathers accumulating in here. I don't really understand that. So if you don't know how to make this, this is really simple. What you do is you grab a couple of chickens, you throw them in a hole. Okay, there's my chickens. You can breed... Wait. No. Oh. Pardon my French. No! Dang it! No! No! Shit! God dang it! Dang chickens! I hate you so much. I have a thing about chickens. I hate them. They're such terrible... This is the worst mob in Minecraft. I'll take a creeper over... Get out of here! Dang. I'll take a creeper over a chicken any day. So, I'm down a few chickens now. Stupid chickens. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rebreed them, but you can breed them with netherwort, seeds, whatever. I don't have any of that on me, and we lost 3. And they're a bunch of jerks. Anyway, under the chicken pen, you have a hopper, like so, right there. Oop, hello. And then the hopper just pushes eggs down. Hello, Rain. Into, well, in this case, we're just using a dispenser. And we really are going to add a lot of chickens to that because we want to have full chicken all the time for the chicken bus. So what you do is in front of the dispenser you put a half slab. And over the half slab you put a block of lava. And that leaves a half slab space. And baby chicks, they're a half a block tall. So they actually don't get burned. Even though the little heads look like they're in the lava, they're just not quite that tall. So as soon as they grow into full adult-sized chickens, the lava kills them. Under that, we got another hopper. So as soon as they die, that hopper pulls the meat down, puts it in this chest. Real simple. So if you don't know how to build that, maybe now you do. Now for the modded part. You can do that in vanilla. What is this timer all about? That fires a dispenser. You could use a redstone clock with 2 hoppers and a block. And a comparator or whatnot. That's something you could Google that, but we're using a redstone timer here. It's always on. I had to improve this because the feather situation is kind of crap, so I made a nullifier. So we're gonna put a nullifier in here. Now the nullifier eats whatever's sent to it. And why the chicken feathers is not going, I have no idea. You should be going into the nullifier. I know what this is. This is stupid thermal expansion. And this pack does not have, like, iron chests. So you have to do this. This is what this is. You know what? Maybe I should go to a single chest for this. And then what I could do is pump up the rest of it into a silo. You know what? We'll go with the double chest. Okay, so I need an extra piece of item duct. This is what this is. Item duct. Dealt with this so many times. And I'll need 2 pneumatic servos. Let's take them all. There. Yeah, so what this is that... I need 3. Oh my god. Okay, let's disconnect this. That doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, anyway, what it is that the pneumatic, or thermal expansion, will only, these item ducts will only connect to the chest that they are facing. So, like if I only had that one connected, any contents in this side will not actually get pulled into the system. So I need both of them like that, and I need to whitelist feathers. Probably just blew away a bunch of chicken. Whitelist feathers. Whitelist feather. Oh, there we go. Piece of cake. There you go. Get the hell out of my chest. Okay. We can reduce it by 1 piece of conduit by moving this down. So we're going to do that. Oh, man. That was fun. Okay, so there you go. Basics. If you can't do that, then you're just as bad at me at Minecraft. But the good news is that we got that done now. And we're going to fill this space in. I don't think mobs will spawn in here, but just in case. This is done. No more feathers. We don't need feathers. Not really. So, now what we want to do is we want to grab the chicken output. And this is where things get interesting. So I have a few holes up here. This one here is almost right under the bus. And it's raining. And it's night again. No, it's day. It's morning. I don't know. It's something. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to aim for over here. I'm just going to kind of dig out a hole or a trough. Bastards. I'm really angry at those chickens for escaping. I don't know. It might be, I might have a little bit more anger than they deserve, but I don't know. Chickens have always given me a hard time in this game. So, this part here we're only going to get started on, and I'll probably have to finish it next episode. But I will do enough to give you the idea on what I'm aiming for. Let's put a block over their heads. You know what? We gotta do it like that. Okay, so the pipe is gonna come out here. Can we dig down this side? Is this a mistake? Oh. I got my wiring here. I got my wire on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We didn't break it, right? It's still connected? Yeah, okay. It's still connected. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put in another item duct here. Coming straight up here. Just close this off. This is... we'll have to leave this one open. This is under the van. People will see it, but really, we don't care about that. And then what we want to do is we want to have some dispensers set up. And these are micro blocks. So the dispenser should shoot the chicken out. This is my thinking anyway. And I can set it up. I'm going to rough it in. It might be done for the screenshot, and you guys will get a better sense for what it is that I'm planning. It's not harmful, so it's fine. Okay, let's test this. I need a piece of wood. Can't tell if it's oriented the right way or not. There we go. I'm pretty sure that this will shoot through a micro block. Oh, we need a piece of stone. Where did I put all the stone? Alright, well, we'll steal that back. There we go. So if this has contents in it... Oh, there's our stone. Alright. Yeah. See? Perfect. We can put in more than one if we want. It's not a big deal. So the idea is that we're going to have a piece of conduit feeding chicken into that thing. Which we're going to get set up right now. I don't want to get stuck. There we go. I am not a bat. Can I keep digging? I can keep digging. There we go. Perfect. See? We know what we're doing. Ain't no dang fool. Well, maybe a little bit. Okay. No, that's not going to do anything for now. We need to make a hole and get back down there. So let's just dig. There we go. I've got lots of little things like this set up all over the place. And that's why I wanted to kind of get this stuff started. People don't know how to access it or find it. Oh, friggers. See the problem? I see it already. Okay. The problem is that I should have a deep storage unit down here, and I'm going to change that out. I am going to change that out, and I can't get through. I don't have one on me, but I do have one back at the base, and I'm going to go get that, and this is going to look so much cleaner when I'm done. So we'll have to use double servos and whatnot, and oh, I still got 5 to actually make this work for now. So it's pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it with a deep storage unit. It's gonna be a piece of cake. Yeah, you can only right-click on that with an empty hand. Okay, we need 1 cooked chicken, and we put that in here and in here. We're going to whitelist it and set it to ignored. Whitelist it, set it to ignored. It should be okay. Should send that up. And I don't think we'll have any issues with it just disintegrating chicken or whatever once it's full. Should come up. It's quite a distance, but... And then what we'll do, we'll need to cook some stone. I actually don't have... Is there an oven anywhere around here? Yeah, this is proof of concept. I will clean it up. I'll make sure that it's completely invisible. With I'll just use some red aloe wire, but I only have 2, so I don't think that's actually going to reach. There you go. Get your chicken. So we'll just make it invisible. Actually, I have the framed red aloe wire on me, so I can, as long as I have a silk touch hammer, I should be able to get grass and cut it and make it blend and whatnot. So that's going to be kind of the concept that we're going to go for. And that's just a matter of making the bus look cool. So, and that looks pretty bad right now. Oh, hey, guy. Come here with the chicken? Anyway, this is kind of really proof of concept. It's early design, but it's a squatter outside of my awesome business, trying to take advantage of some of the foot traffic. So, we'll fix this up. We'll get it all done. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye, everybody.